ever think about what truly anchors us when everything around is changing. For Danny O'Donohue of The Script, that question became profoundly real while creating their newest album. And it began with a familiar presence, or rather an absence. 3 years have passed since the loss of his bandmate and friend, Mark Sheehan. And though a grief still lingers, Danny discovered how he now navigates it has fundamentally shifted. Similar, the User's Guide to Being Human, released recently, marks a first for The Script. An album crafted without Mark by his side. It's also the first created while embracing a life free from alcohol. Danny reflects on writing sessions filled with an imaginary Mark, offering guidance, never praise, but honest critique. He even found himself reaching for Mark's vibrant red Hummingbird guitar during the process, feeling connected to his energy. Their bond spanned decades, starting at age 12, a brotherhood forged through shared struggles like parental loss and navigating the challenging music industry together, from boy band beginnings to songwriting in LA. They built The Script's success as a team. Success brought a certain lifestyle where alcohol initially offered Danny a way to tap into emotions needed for his songwriting. However, Mark's passing forced him to confront its role in his life. I feel better now 100%. He says, frankly, drinking isn't good for you. I gave up alcohol, cigarettes, and caffeine all at once, and it has made a world of difference. I am present for myself, for my wife, to truly grieve. And Danny realized that facing grief while relying on substances only delays the process. Everyone experiences hardship. He simply needed a healthier way forward. He discovered boxing as an outlet, comparing it to releasing pressure from a tire before it bursts. But ultimately, giving up alcohol proved transformative, second only to marrying his wife, Anais Nine. It wasn't about addiction in the traditional sense, he clarifies, but rather recognizing that alcohol was a symptom of deeper emotional need. It had once unlocked expression when words failed, allowing him to speak freely without inhibition. But then you do that enough. Danny admits you start thinking it is part of yourself. He acknowledges the appeal of a perceived freedom, but understands the dangers of clinging to it. Therapy provided him with tools and honesty. He no longer needed artificial confidence boosts. He could access genuine self-expression. Now, when revisiting older songs, he recognizes how much younger Danny relied on alcohol to unlock his truth. Today, things are different. The truth comes quicker now, he explains. You go straight to the source instead of waiting for an emotional moment fueled by something else. This newfound clarity extends to every aspect of his life. He's more assertive, present, and focused on genuine connection, a theme deeply woven into the Script's new album. Um, the absence of Glen Power from this record is acknowledged, with Danny stating that they are working through things and figuring out the future together. Beyond music, Danny advocates for copyright protection against AI generated content, worrying about its impact on creativity, particularly for emerging Irish artists. He dreams of a radio landscape that prioritizes homegrown talent and champions Ireland's unique cultural voice, and he believes in the power of connection, urging us to put down our phones and engage with each other authentically. They're very talented at crafting apps that steal your attention, he says, before playfully asking what the last 3 videos I watched were, to which I couldn't immediately answer. That should be frightening. Remember the last 3 things you talked about with your wife? Life is passing by so fast. It's a reminder that amidst all the noise, it's the real lived experiences that truly matter. As Danny puts it, sometimes life feels like a race, but it's worth slowing down to enjoy the scenery.